going on today? It's a beautiful day outside, so I decided why not make a quick video. There are quick tips for traveling with a baby. Don't look at me. Now, I am not an expert or nothing, but I did it, and I was so anxious. There was so much anxiety, so I figured, okay, maybe I can help a first-time mom. Whether you're a new mom or, you know, this is your first time traveling with the baby, here are some quick tips for you guys. Number 1, booking the flight. Now, with booking the flight, you want to make sure that it's around the baby's nap time or midweek, mid-afternoon. Why do I say that? My baby didn't have a nap time because she was like fairly new, so there was no nap time, but I figured during midweek, there's hardly anyone traveling, and mid-afternoon, normally people want to leave in the mornings, or they want to leave in the nighttime, and in the nighttime, babies get so aggravated, especially my baby, because they're just ready to sleep, and they're just over the whole day. My next tip is, be prepared to not get any rest. You can rest when you get to your location, because you're going to be so into making sure the baby doesn't cry, making sure the baby doesn't disturb all the passengers. Just be prepared to rest when you get to your location and not on the plane. You want to also have at hand proof of the baby's age. They do ask you for this when you go in for check-in, because you do fly free once you're under 2, so you want to bring a proof of age. That can be the baby's passport or birth certificate. Jesus Christ. Another thing is, you want to make sure you eat before going on the flight, because we all know, I don't know if you guys know this term, once you're hungry, you end up being angry, which in turn becomes hangry. Now, you don't want to be aggravated. Trust me, I made the mistake of not eating because I was so anxious the morning of, and it was the worst. But coming back home, I ate. Now, you want to make sure that you arrive early. The worst thing you can do is get to the airport and having to rush. I would say 2 to 3 hours early. That way you're going through security. You can grab something to eat if you don't have the time, just so you can sit down and take a breath. So arrive early. Make sure you change the baby's diaper before the flight. That way they're calm. That way they're not aggravated. That way they're comfortable throughout the whole flight. Before going on our first flight with my baby, I did some research. They say be prepared to feed the baby at takeoff and landing. Babies can't chew gum, so it's best for them to suck on something. That way the air pressure is easy on their ears, and they have the sucking and it's releasing the pressure for them. And during landing, because it also changes then. You feel them, right, Ants?
Yes, I know you put. Just make sure you keep checking for every between takes.
Now, this is my favorite tip of all time. Why it's my favorite tip? Because no one told me to do this, and I found it out by myself, so I feel like a proud mom of a baby carrier. Your hands are free to do anything that you want to do while the baby's strapped on you, while the baby's secure. So for me, when I had a baby carrier, I was able to, you know, maneuver the suitcase. I was able to do everything I wanted to do, hands free, throughout security. Also, I was able to use the bathroom. Oh, why didn't you just bring a stroller? I was traveling by myself, so for me to have the baby on me and pull the stroller down would have been too much for me. So with the carrier, you can still go through the machine with the baby attached to you. So the carrier is so much easier for me. Now, with booking the flight, I would say book an aisle seat. Why? I know some people, if you do research, they're gonna say take the window seat because you have more privacy with your baby and you're able to nurse your baby. Aisle seat is better because you're able to rock back and forth. You have more space. You have more freedom to get up if your baby's like fussing. So I think the aisle seat is better. It was better for me. Okay, my next tip, have your milk or snacks packed separately. For me, I had it in the cooler. So I pumped ahead of time, as I said before, and I had it in the cooler. I realized that it's so much easier for you when you do that for security reasons. That way you can just take it out the diaper bag and just hand it to them, and you don't have to worry about it just being 2 to 3 ounces. Oh my gosh, so annoying. You also want to dress your baby warm because the airport is freezing. The airplane was freezing, and I was trying to be cute. I was freezing. Genesis was okay, and I was freezing. Just pack lightly when you're going on the plane. So pack the diaper bag extremely light, and structured. That way you know, okay, the diaper and the wipes are on this side, the rags and the socks the change of clothes are there. Just want to bring everything that you need for that flight, so you're not struggling and searching on the plane. It can be so aggravating having a baby crying and you're searching for diapers and you're searching for wipes, and bring an extra outfit for your baby as well, just in case it's a poop explosion and there's spit up. For those who don't know what a poop explosion is, God bless your heart, you're lucky. But for those who know what a poop explosion is, you know my pain. Worst watery poop you've ever seen in your life, and it goes up their back and the side of their legs. An extra outfit, diaper, and all the wipes you can find. Depending on the flight that you're on, you might not have Wi-Fi. And some flights you have to pay for Wi-Fi. So I suggest you downloading videos and games ahead of time so you can distract them and keep them entertained throughout the flight.
Bounce.
Okay, I know you're gonna feel flustered and you're gonna feel so anxious, but I'm gonna tell you, just relax. Babies cry, that's how they communicate. Don't pay attention to the nasty passengers who stare at you and complain. They're gonna have to get over it. You do what you need to do to soothe your baby and say to them, I apologize, this is your first flight, and just move on with your life. Don't be hard on yourself, just relax and you get through the flight. If you are doing carry-on and you don't want to check your bags because say your flight charges like $25 or $50 for a bag, they will check your bags for free. They will check your beautiful luggage for free. They will tell you, I'm sorry ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna have to check your bags. Listen, they check your bags for free if your luggage is too big or if they're already too full. So that's a bonus tip for you guys. Leave a comment if you have some extra tips for all our first time moms out there, alright? If you haven't yet, subscribe and see you guys next week in our video.